Hello, everyone. My name is Patricia Tiffany Morris, and I would like to give the category chairs and the judges a short video clip. Here are some of the things that I suggest doing to help make the job of category chair or judge much simpler. So let me screen share. And you will need to use a Google Chrome browser. Even though this says Vivaldi, Vivaldi is a Google Chrome-based browser. Here you can see our Google Drive. These colored folders over here are for each of the category chairs. So as a category chair, you will only need access to your main chair folder. And within each folder, I'm going to go to a shared document here. There will be two folders above all of your files, and they're labeled here files and folders. First thing you'll want to make sure to do after you've entered your folder is to make sure that everything is alphabetized by name and beginning with A. So if not, you can reverse your direction here. So if I click this, it starts with the last letters, and you'll notice each file has an underscore or a double underscore, and that is to get those files up to the top. You can see which documents you need first. The first document or file is category chair instructions, and this is detailed incredibly specific. So if you didn't know those steps to take, you can read through it. I would suggest that you take this document here, click on the three dots, download it. This is a Word document. And I would just take that and put it somewhere and put this document on my desktop. And if you'll notice here, I've got a space to the right of my screen on my desktop. This will make your job much easier and much faster. I would do the same thing for the instructions, double underscore instructions, the score sheet, and your score sheet will have a different image depending on which category you are coordinating. Double underscore score sheet, and then you'll also have a single underscore judge email. And this is something that I'll show you in just a second. And then you'll have your spreadsheet that will list the entries and the assigned judges. So the first thing to do is to download these things to your computer. There is the judge instructions. You're going to download the score sheet, and you're going to download this judge email. And those are all the items that have an underscore, with the exception of the Excel spreadsheet, which you will just leave here. You'll notice that there's a KidLit email reminder. This we're not going to use until a couple weeks before the judges are done. And I won't have those in your folder until it's time for that. So now you've got these items. You've got the score sheet. I'm going to put the score sheet on my desktop. You're going to have the judge email. I'm going to put it up a little higher. And each of you who are category chairs have this information. You will take, and you've got these items now, and we're going to go to the sample spreadsheet. You will see these entries, Title A, Title A, Title A. There are the same entry. They have a code number right here. And you will see judges that are assigned, and the judge will come with a code, J007, 001, 008. And each of those judges will have their email. This right here is the orange, is what you can communicate with me. Here are the dates that you send them, the entry, the score sheet, and the judge instructions. And you notice here, I have the judge's instructions and I have the score sheet. These two items right here are items that you're going to email to the prospective judge. This is the text that you're going to copy. You may adjust this, however, and sign your name. You could also just copy it just like it is and send it to them. You will copy this information just like this, copy, and then you'll take and you'll go into your email program and you'll paste this into the body of the email. So now we're in your email. You will click compose. You will paste that text in here. I would replace the judge with the name of the person that's the judge, and I would add your name right here. If you want to make changes, just make it over here in this email text document so that you can just copy and paste that. I'm going to close out of this. So that's how I got the text into an email. The subject line is in your category chair instructions. You'll go over here, paste in the subject line, this whole thing, copy, and you're going to just paste this in here without the A. Go back to your spreadsheet and you're going to grab this email, copy it, and you see how if I hover right here, you can just copy the email right like that. Copy that email and you're going to put it into the recipient here. So now we've got this fake email, you're going to have the real one, and this email will be ready to attach the documents. So the documents you're going to attach are the instructions. So here's the instructions, just drag it in there. There's your instructions. We are going to attach the score sheet, but before we attach the score sheet, if you look on the instructions, you will take and fill the information out, and that starts right here. One email to a judge at a time. So you're going to duplicate it because this is your master, this one here, and you're going to take this and you're going to copy that same information or similar right here, and you're going to put that on the file name for the one you just duplicated. After you get rid of the brackets, it will be 001 or 002 or whatever the judge number is. The code, let's just pretend that this is early reader. So it's published P early reader chapter book, and you will have that code depending on what yours is right here. You can copy and paste that. Then you're going to do the entry title underscore, and we're going to call this title A, but you're going to just put the title right here. You're also going to put that same title right here, title A. The entry code is 002 and the judge number 001. And I got that information from the chart. Up here, the entry code is 002. The judge is 001. And you might want to do the information in the score sheet first. So all of this is all you have to do with this from the spreadsheet, and then put it up in the title, and this is ready to go. So you save it, X out there. And once that is downloaded and saved, then this is going to be attached. So you have the instructions and the score sheet, and you will grab the entry. So your entry will be here. You'll download your entry and attach it to your email. And I don't have an entry, so I'm going to just pretend this is my entry. And now you have the three items. You have the instructions for the judges. You have the score sheet, which is this. You have the instructions for the judges. You have the score sheet. And you will have, instead of this sample that I just put in here, you will have the actual entry, which will be ACFW KidLit, and it will have the entry title, which is, again, this same information here. You'll replace that code with the judge code 001, PER, CB, or whichever category you are, 002, and the entry title, title A. And then this is ready to go to your judge. And this is judge 001, or put their name in. I think we could actually put this right up here, and you'll be able to change that information each email. Okay, and then once that goes off to the judge, you click send, and this is done. You're going to go back to the spreadsheet. You're under column AA, and you're going to write the date that you email it. We will do this column. We will do all the columns in yellow. And when this is returned to us, not to you, to us, we'll put a yes in there. And then if you get, the next step is that if this is not received, then we will say, let's put a reminder, and I'll put a note right here with orange that says, I want you to send this, and whatever date you send it, you'll put it there. Then if you get a judge that says, I just can't do it, you cross through this row right here, strike through, just this little S with the line through it, strike through this and say, needs to be reassigned. Take this out. It's going to be over here in this column, under the orange column. Then when I see this line through there and a note that you've sent me, I'll know I need to reassign that particular entry because some judge has either changed their mind about judging, or they've seen the item, they know who the author is, and we need to make sure it's reassigned to a different judge. Then when you see the entry popped in here, and this is the one I've used for the example, if you see that this is ready to go, you will see this information filled out, and then you'll know, okay, that's filled out. I'm gonna put my date in here, and that's when I'm gonna send it. And then when the information comes in, and we're going to do all of this score bit here, but you can leave me notes here. You can leave me notes here on the date that the reassignment you finished, or the date that you send to the judge here. So the orange is yours as a category chair. I hope that helps. Have a wonderful day, and please encourage anyone that you know who writes for children to enter. And we have, just as of today, it's the 12th, we have 10 more days before the contest is closed. Thank you very much.